Okay, pop culture detectives, lean in. I need you to listen very, very closely. What you are about to hear is not just a new track from a rising Nepo baby. No. This is a geopolitical treaty, a manifesto, a declaration of independence scribbled in glitter gel pen on the back of a Balenciaga receipt. The headline? Piercing on my hand. The artist? Northwest. The message? The Kardashian-Jenner West empire has just entered its punk rock phase, and the heir apparent is holding the safety pin. Quick favor, if you're already intrigued by the idea of a 12-year-old fashion mogul in training dropping diss tracks about her own life, hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of the people watching this haven't yet. It's free, takes a second, and it's the only way to get backstage passes to the celebrity circus without getting trampled by a TMZ cameraman. Thanks. If you did, let's decode this drama. Let's rewind. The timeline erupted last August when Northwest, firstborn of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, debuted what looked like a dermal piercing on her middle finger. Not on the lobe, not the nose, the middle finger. For a kid whose entire life has been a Super 8mm film projected onto a billboard in Times Square, this wasn't an accessory, it was a punctuation mark, a silver subdermal period at the end of a sentence the public thought they were writing for her. Cue the internet meltdown. She's too young. Where is Kim? This is a parenting fail. The comment section became a moral panic playground. But North, she was just warming up. Cut to this month. New Instagram story. Fist to the camera, face obscured. Now there are 3 little silver spheres glinting from her fingers like chrome-plated constellations. The Balenciaga tee, the blue hair, the diamond skull necklace from mom. It's a look that costs more than my car and carries more attitude than a room full of rock stars. And the fans? Still mad. So, what does any self-respecting tween media magnate do when the world is yelling about her knuckles? She drops a track. Of course she does. Her dad is Kanye West. Her mom mastered monetizing a personal crisis. Rebellion isn't running away from home. It's recording a song about it and posting it on your sister's birthday. That's not skipping school. That's a power move. And here's where the plot thickens from gossip to genuine sociology. The song, Piercing on My Hand, Yay version, isn't just a kid messing around in a home studio. This is a polished, pointed clapback. Listen to the lyrics. Went to school for 2 days, then I got banned. Skipping school, yeah, I do it on the daily. Now, before you clutch your pearls, think about it. This isn't a confession, it's performance art. She's taking the public's biggest anxieties about her, the piercings, the truancy, the mainstream fame, and wrapping them back to us over a beat. She's weaponizing our own criticism as her chorus. That's not just clever. For a 12-year-old under a microscope, it's downright diabolical genius. It's the ultimate, I know you are, but what am I? But set to a production by one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. She's taking control of the narrative the only way she knows how, by turning it into content. The Kardashian playbook, page 1. If they're talking, monetize it. If they're criticizing, amplify it. North is simply reading from the family scripture, but she's editing it as she goes. You're so angry that I'm so mainstream. Mic drop. But let's talk about the real elephant in the room, and it's wearing a tiny, incredibly expensive sweater. The backlash against Kim. The how could she let her do this chorus. This is where it gets fascinating. We're looking at this through the lens of traditional parenting, but we're not dealing with a traditional childhood. Northwest was born on a red carpet. Her first words were probably audio check. Her worldview is shaped by private jets, fashion weeks, and a constant, deafening public commentary. In that context, a finger piercing isn't an act of rebellion. It's an act of definition. It's a way to carve out a physical identity in a world where her image has been public domain since before she could walk. And Kim? She's in an impossible spot. She's built a billion-dollar brand on controlling her image, but her daughter's rebellion is having an image. It's a paradox wrapped in a contradiction, dipped in chrome polish. Do you clamp down and become the villain in your own kid's origin story? Or do you let her express herself and face the fury of 1,000,000 keyboard pediatricians? It's a parenting tightrope strung between a skyscraper and a paparazzi swarm. And North's clapbacks are getting sharper. That video she posted, lip-syncing, "Why are you crying? How old are you? Just pull it together," captioned, "This is for everyone that's mad over a finger piercing." Iconic. She's not just responding to trolls, she's roasting them with the detached, dismissive cool of a veteran pop star. She's treating online hate like a boring homework assignment. The audacity, the sheer, unadulterated gall. You have to respect the commitment to the bit. So, are they real? The piercings? The great dermal debate? Dermatologists will tell you the risks: infection, scarring, rejection. The internet is screaming they're irresponsible. But let's be real. In the world of Northwest, real is a fluid concept. They could be 24-karat professionally implanted dermatology. They could be press-ons from Claire's, glued on between takes. The point is, it doesn't matter. The symbol is real. The statement is real. The fact that we are all analyzing a 12-year-old's knuckles like the Rosetta Stone is the only truth that matters. This is the new frontier of celebrity. We've watched the kids grow up, but North is the first one actively scripting her own arc in real time. She's not a supporting character in Keeping Up anymore. She's writing her own spin-off. And it's a genre bender. Part teen drama, part hip-hop anthem, part psychological thriller about growing up in the most famous fishbowl on Earth. She's playing with the same tools her parents used to build an empire: image, controversy, music, fashion. But she's building her own clubhouse, and the sign on the door says "No boomers allowed." The line, "All my friends are hits, you know I'm not lazy," isn't just a brag, it's a worldview. In her universe, success is measured in streams, virality, and collabs. "I want like 100,000 racks" isn't greed, it's the family business. She's not rejecting the system she was born into, she's just learning to hack it on her own terms, with a blue-haired, chrome-knuckled flair. So what's the takeaway from the great piercing panic of 2025? Northwest is giving us a masterclass in modern fame. The rules are broken. The playbook is being rewritten by a 7th grader. The rebellion isn't in the act itself, but in seizing the narrative. She's taken our outrage, our concern, our gossip, and spun it into a track. And frankly, we'll probably all have it stuck in our heads by tomorrow. This isn't a story about parenting wins or fails. It's a case study in the birth of a brand, live and unfiltered. And whether you're horrified or obsessed, you're watching, which means in Northwest's economy, she's already winning. Thanks for watching. Stay savvy.